We now live in a world with constant buying of this and that. Who benefits when we spend money frivolously on things we don't need, but we've been convinced to buy? Advertising has become so aggressive, and social media is not even helping matters. Influencers are creatively pushing products we think they're so friendly. They are our friends in our minds. They are linking products and items in the description below. There's no shame in the game, and I'm not throwing the pan at anyone. That is just the game of life. Attention, numbers, currency is the byproduct of it all. I recently watched a video titled Things I Do to Avoid the Materialism Trap as a Minimalist. While I don't identify as a minimalist, I wish I was, I've noticed a significant shift in my mindset, especially in the past 2 years. There are some practical things I do to avoid the materialism trap as a non-minimalist, and I'm going to share them. When I sat to reflect on my lifestyle, clutter lost its appeal to me. I cannot stand it and I don't want to be around it. Too much stuff can make one feel overwhelmed. I've realized that I don't need a lot of possessions. I don't need to have a lot of things to find contentment in life. I don't need to collect items to be fulfilled or even belong to a class in society. Understanding my own lifestyle has allowed me to come to terms with collecting items that are practical to me, that are valuable to me, and even items that are useful to me, most of all. I'm not someone who attends parties or social events that have the need for a huge collection of clothing, handbags, or even shoes. Walk-in closet has been shown to be normal on social media. It's almost as if everybody's got it, but it's not normal. I don't go to religious gatherings that call for a switch every worship day so as not to repeat the same outfit, so that people don't judge me or even fellow members don't start to notice that I'm repeating the outfit. Meanwhile, they probably act differently to my face. I don't care. I'm not bothered. It doesn't mean I don't dress properly. I do. As part of my daily routine and reflection, I've realized that my daily routine involves quite a lot of walking, and I tend to be more of a homebody, if I can use that term, which means I don't have an extensive wardrobe of clothes, but rather a reasonable amount of practical clothes that bring me joy and allows me to function efficiently and productively in a happy way. As a result of reflecting on my lifestyle, I also don't buy for my alter ego. So I buy items for me at this current stage in my life. What that means is that I don't buy items for that party that may never come or I may never get invited to, or just in case I have to go to a ball or an occasion, somebody's christening or baby shower. I have possessions for today, for now, for this stage of my life, and they serve me well. That's not to say if I get invited to a party, I'll then go out to rush and buy an outfit. No. What I'm saying is that I will get creative and put an outfit together. And trust me, it will work. See, my work allows for a flexible hybrid arrangement, which means I work from home a lot. And consequently, I don't see the need to constantly dress up and wear makeup. Yes, it is nice to do, but I just don't see the need. I wear my natural hair and I don't have to wear makeup. But rather, I desire to look put together rather than look like a slaving housewife. It's a life of service. Work allows me to be flexible. I've also moved towards a capsule wardrobe. I'm focusing on timeless colors, sometimes white, black, nude. They're versatile and they help me simplify my daily clothing decisions. I don't have to spend lots and lots of time thinking of what to wear. In fact, I have regularly picked out clothes the night before just because the following morning is a touch and go, and with a school run, I haven't got the time. So with this year's scorching heat, I've actually realized that I only needed a few dresses, lightweight, a couple of light pants to get me through the season, and a few tops too. I've made a personal decision that I'm going to stop wearing makeup. But that was when I had to deal with adult acne, and that's a whole separate video on its own for another day. I've also asked myself, what's the point of collecting so much when I can only wear one outfit at a time? You may choose to have a great answer to that question, yes, and that's fine, because whatever decision we make, we will always find a way to justify it by convincing ourselves that it is the right decision. But more importantly is that it is better to prioritize quality over quantity. I totally agree with it, and I'm not about bashing high-end labels, no, but work within your budget. Cut your coat according to your cloth. I can fit my entire wardrobe in one substantial suitcase. I'm not saying it to fit into a hoodoo, but a substantial suitcase nonetheless. I've reduced my possessions, especially clothing, to just essentials. All of my handbags put together are less than half a dozen, and I don't care too much for them to be in surplus. No, I'm not missing it. I have an everyday bag, a backpack for work, and a couple of going out bags. They serve me well. I don't dress myself with excessive jewelry either. I have a few pieces of earrings, probably one necklace, but the earrings, they're just studs, nothing extravagant, no, and I'm good. I think where I struggle is probably with hair care. So as a natural hair girl, I've even applied minimalism to my hair care routine. Being a natural is that it's very easy to become a natural hair product junkie. And it's a real issue that needs to be addressed. I've applied minimalism not just to the hair products, but also to the way in which I wash my hair so that I can cut down time. So all I do now is I shampoo, I apply a hair mask, I walk it thoroughly through my hair strands in the same direction, and then I rinse it off. I apply a conditioner with good sleep, of course. I detangle my hair, my hands first, and then a white tooth comb, and then I rinse some of it off, leaving some in. With that, I apply a mousse or a gel, depending on how much hold I'm looking for. Do you know? I could be done in half an hour. If I'm really struggling or I'm really enjoying giving myself the massage, 45 minutes, I've washed my hair and I'm out the door. I've stopped hoarding conditioners, masks, and shampoos too. Once I find a good product, I can pick two of it up so that it can last me a while and it becomes my go-to. However, what I then do is that I go on a no-buy, no-spend period so that I'm not collecting these things. And it works for everything else in life as well. Rather than splurging on the high-end hair products, I try affordable options at stores like Aldi. That I found that they do work for me just as well. Maybe it's my hair. Why not try it? It could work the same way for you. The special buy aisle of Aldi is always filled with groceries and even good hair products. The other day, I popped in, they had Pantene Pro V. There's the mask, which is the leave-in or a rinse off, and the reconstructive mask, which you definitely leave on and then wash off. Some of them work for Afro hair. We just need to be able to step outside of the box and jazz up your hair care routine. I've taken the time out to reflect introspectively, appreciating the quality of the items that I have. Now, they may not cost a fortune, and for you, maybe they do, but for me, they serve their purpose efficiently and practically. I dress modestly while I'm maintaining my personal hygiene and ensuring that I'm always presentable at any given point. I don't need to constantly add to my collection to feel good. The things I have, they will do just fine. From time to time, I might rotate one in, one out. My self-esteem lies within me and the value that is contained within me, not in the material things that tend to cause clutter. And besides, if social media makes you think that everyone has a walk-in closet, like I said, well, I can tell you for free, it's not normal. Not everybody has a huge collection of shoes. Not everybody has a huge collection of wigs. People get these things for free because they've been in the game for so long. You don't need to put that pressure on yourself. As I said before, I may not identify as a minimalist, but I have embraced a lifestyle that values simplicity and quality over excessive consumption of goods or even services at that. I've come to learn that material possessions don't define my worth, and I've found contentment in having just what I need at any given point in time. In this world of endless shopping opportunities, I've chosen to avoid materialism by focusing on what truly matters to you. What matters to you? I've chosen to avoid materialism by choosing on what truly matters to me. What matters to you?